Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist you in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be doing a reading for Cancer, and this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, as well as the cross-watcher of the Cancerian. If you don't know what your different sign placements are, you can go to a website such as Astro.com, plug in your birth information, and they will generate a chart for you. This is a general reading. It is not going to resonate with everyone. So take what fits and leave the rest and apply it whichever way it goes. All right. And so let's get a card out for Cancer. All right. The Knight of Cups is the first card out for you, Cancer. So this is a water sign energy, right? This is a water sign energy, typically approaching with an offer of love. Like this is a romantic energy right here. Let's get more on the Knight of Cups. We have Judgment coming out. So Judgment is a call to action. It's a realization. It's an epiphany. I feel like this person has had a realization about you, Cancer, or you have had a realization about this person. And you're being called to make some sort of decision surrounding this person. And then we have the Tower coming out. So this is definitely an epiphany or a realization. When we have Judgment with the Tower, that's intense energy. These are two major arcana. These are two cards that really force action, right? Like we cannot run from these realizations and these energies when these energies are present in our lives. And so I feel as though, what I feel actually is that somebody had this realization, and as a result of that are coming towards you or coming forward. Yeah, because I'm feeling this as the overriding energy of the reading. And so this sort of leading up to it, this is what causes this romantic gesture, is this shocking realization or epiphany. And yes, then we have the Lovers coming out. So 3 major arcana in a row for you guys. Damn. Yes, so it's a decision in love. Yeah. Yeah, it's a decision that you have to make in love. I feel as though for some of you guys, this is someone coming in offering you something, and you're going to have to make a choice. Some of you may already be involved in a relationship, and that's a choice. It's a choice between 2 people. And for some of you guys, this is just like you have to make a choice of whether you want to allow this person into your life. Let's find out more. Let's just keep going. 8 of Cups, walking away from that which is no longer emotionally fulfilling. And the King of Wands, which is like male fire sign energy, but it's like sexy, passionate energy. The King of Wands knows what he wants and goes after it. That's like Aries, Leo, Sag, if we were going to list signs here. And also we have Gemini energy with the Lovers. But I feel as though for some of you guys, it's like you had to, possibly this is somebody coming back from the past that you had to walk away from before because they were not able to give you what you needed emotionally, right? And so now it's ironic because they're coming in with all the emotion, but they weren't able to fulfill you in that way. So you had to walk away. And this was somebody who was very, like, presented themselves as a king, right? They were very fiery. They were very passionate. And you really felt as though there was stability there. But there just wasn't. And so you had to walk away from that situation once already. And then for others of you, I feel like the decision that you're going to make is to walk away from somebody towards a King of Wands. But for a lot of you, yeah, I feel like this already happened. I feel like this already happened in the past. You've got the 5 of Swords. This is like fuckery. This is a situation where somebody feels as though they lost, where somebody feels defeated. Somebody feels defeated and somebody feels victorious. And the Wheel of Fortune, which is destined and fated events, which is interesting. So I think that I think for some of you guys, this person had to come back in. This person had to come back in, and this is almost like, I hate saying stuff like this, but almost like a karmic test. Like, are you going to take the bait or not, kind of thing. Like, do you really know what you want or not? Or do you want to go another round with this, is kind of the energy there. Is like, this is a major turning point for you with whatever you decide to do. And then we have the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And so this is female water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's working really hard at something. I feel as though you've been working really hard at learning how to open your heart, learning how to heal your heart, right? Like the Queen of Cups she's very emotional, right? And so it's finding that balance of not being overly emotional and not being like not unemotional, right? Like not too little and not too much, and finding that balance right in the middle and learning how to open your heart up again. And so then it's like you have these opportunities coming in. It's like, what are you choosing, right? Are you going to choose something that is emotionally fulfilling, or are you not? Yeah. Any other energies? And we have the Three of Pentacles, which is teamwork. This is collaboration. So that's interesting. Tell us more about the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Interesting. And the Devil keeps lurking on the bottom of the deck here. This is a really fascinating reading, you guys. I don't really even know what to make of this. So I feel as though what you want is somebody that you can build with, somebody that you can collaborate with and create with on multiple levels, right? That fulfills you emotionally. That's what you're looking for. And so right now you're being given options, right? The universe is sort of like taking your temperature and being like, okay, so this is what you want. Will you accept this? Will you accept this? Will you accept this? And for some of you guys, part of what you're being asked to accept or to be able to discern is whether somebody from the past is something that you're willing to accept. And I don't know why I'm getting that past energy, because there's no cards that specifically denote that, but I'm definitely feeling that for some of you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Just a lot of really confusing, challenging energy for you guys as you are in this process of learning how to open up your hearts. Like, isn't that a bitch when that happens? Okay, and then we've got the Six of Cups, which is like past reconciliation, stuff like that. And the Queen of Pentacles. So this is interesting. So now we have Cups and Pentacles here. So we have an energy of a feminine water sign energy and a feminine earth sign energy. And so the feminine earth sign energy, so these could be two different people here. You could have somebody that you've invested a lot of time and energy into, and you could have somebody from the past. Somebody from the past. This is somebody who's very well manifested, very stable in the physical realm. Reliable, stable, steady. You know, all that earth stuff. Let's find out more about the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is complete abundance on all levels of being. And more about the Queen of Cups. Let's find out more about the Queen of Cups now. So the Ten of Pentacles is a great card. That is stability in every way possible. That is the home, the family, the job, the everything. And Queen of Cups. Ace of Swords. So this is like clarity. This is communication. A breakthrough. This is the breakthrough or epiphany. So for some of you guys, this person approaching causes this breakthrough or epiphany to happen that leads to this decision that you have to make, which leads to you having to walk away from somebody towards somebody else. But there's a little bit of, there's that Five of Swords energy in there. So it's a bit of a challenge. It's a bit of a battle. It's not going to be smooth. It's not going to be a smooth transition if you have to do that. But this is all, I mean, it's positive, right? It's the Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, fascinating. Fascinating. So this earth energy is definitely something, I mean, I feel like, honestly, I feel like both of these energies are possibly something that you could build with in different ways, because neither one has energy that's not saying that. But like I said, I feel like whichever one of these people is the one that's coming back, you did have some negative or some difficult energies within the past, which is maybe leading you to not trust that. And to be like, for those of you in a relationship already, to be like, well, if I already have something good going, why should I screw that up for something else? And then we have the Four of Swords and the Two of Wands. So this is like resting, retreating, and evaluating your options and really making the decision on where it is that you want to go. So this is probably your best bet right now, Cancer, is to retreat, to recharge, and to really take stock of the situation and decide what it is that you want. Like, if this is what you want right here, this collaboration, this growing and building with someone, this ultimate emotional fulfillment, like, where are you going to find that? Are you going to find that with either one of these people? And if so, are you willing to make the decision you have to make in order to have that and to go through whatever difficulties may arise in that transition process? Yeah, just really needing to take that time. I feel like you guys do. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So this can mean reunion, right, and celebration. This can also sometimes signify a third-party situation. So 3 is a crowd, right? So I'm feeling that energy for you guys. I'm feeling like 3 is a crowd right now. And then we have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck, which is Virgo energy. This is like, once again, retreat. Take a step back from the situation, really evaluate the situation, figure out what it is that you actually want, right? Don't worry so much about what these other people want, right? Because Cancer is really good at that, worrying about what everybody else wants and needs. Don't worry about that so much. Just worry about and understand what it is that you want and how, like, what is going to get you there. And you may, like I said, working on, I feel as though you guys have done a lot of work around your own heart chakras to bring in this energy, right? So, and you're getting these options now. Some of these, for some of you who are already in a relationship with somebody, one of these options may already exist and you may be getting another one. For some of you, you're getting a couple of different options. So it's really using that discernment. And how do you use that discernment? Like this, by taking that time, And then underneath that, we have the Eight of Swords, or the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Cups, which is like this energy, this love energy is coming at you quick, you guys. It really is. It really is. So it's just about you. Like, you can have whatever you want. You know what I mean? So you get to decide what it is that is right for you. You get to decide what it is that is right for you. But that energy is coming in for you. If it's not either one of these people, then these people and the decisions that you make surrounding that is what opens you up to find the person that you are, that is going to provide that for you. Because with that Eight of Wands and that Two of Cups, like, that's definite soulmate energy coming in. Then we have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And we have the Chariot that popped out, which is setting that intention and clearly moving in the direction of what you want. So yeah, that energy that's coming towards you, whether you want it or not. But yeah, like I said, you get to decide. So always remember that the choice is yours, and you don't, just because options are presented to you doesn't mean that you have to choose just between those options. Those are just two things that the universe is throwing out there. to see, to kind of, like we said, check where it is that you're at. All right. What else are we going to do here for you guys? We're going to do a couple sacred spirit reading cards. I haven't used these in a little while, but they're calling to me right now. So we're going to bust these out and see what these have to say for you guys. See what additional messages we can get for Cancer. All right. Cancer, September 2020. Whew. And we got secret temptation, being led astray. So that's really interesting, right? In light of everything that we're talking about with that energy, with the sort of the little love reading that we just did there. So I'm feeling this as you're definitely being tempted right now, and you're trying to figure out if that temptation was placed, if it's some sort of trick, right? If it's some sort of trick to kind of derail you from your path or not. And that's part of that discernment piece. It's really like having the confidence in yourself to know that you can make that decision. Like, you can figure that out for yourself. This is reminding me of the Devil card in the traditional tarot. Or I guess the tarot at all, because this obviously isn't anything close to tarot. Temptations can be everywhere, dependent upon your vices, and unfortunately there will always be a temptation to the human psyche. We can learn from these vices as they teach us about our emotional triggers prior to our actions. Self-mastery is key. Risk-taking should be avoided now, with careful consideration of any planning of events, career changes, or major decisions. A lack of willpower may influence your impulses. Be strict with your budgets, as financial blowouts are significant now. Right now, the truth is yet to be revealed. Be cautious in lending any goods you wish to have returned, as deception is around every corner. Be mindful of any agreements or contracts at this time and seek professional advice where appropriate. If you are in a relationship, you may feel that it is at risk of a third-party influence. That's so funny. And so this is basically saying what we said, right? Take that step back. Take that time to pause. You don't have to make any decisions right now. Retreating and evaluating is probably your best move. Addictions such as gambling, drugs, sex, alcoholism, and even food are indicated through this card. Being tempted by devilish behavior is leading you down a bad path. This health card encourages you to regain control of your life, building willpower and determination using a step-by-step approach for support and encouragement. Ultimately, the temptation to be bad or let loose is having a negative effect on yourself and the people around you. If you are experiencing challenges with your personal habits at the moment, now is the time to develop structured and systematic coping strategies so that you can lean on when you are tempted to be led astray. However, you are a conscious creator, so be accountable for your past and current choices, and seek to change them in your present and in the future. All is not lost, but you must act if you wish to improve your circumstances. Continuing to ignore the problem will only make the situation worse. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting energy. All right, let's see what other energies we get here. What other energies for Cancer? I'm intrigued, you guys. I'm intrigued. And then we have sacred divinity. There are two paths ahead. This is really fascinating. And so two paths, right? The choice between two people. It's just, this is coming through strong. I was trying to see if there was different, and for some of you guys, this goes beyond just the people thing, but it is interesting how the cards are playing into that. So we're going to see, and I think that this is bigger than this. This is also for you guys. This is the choice between your past behaviors and your future behaviors, of the two roads that you get to walk. Like, do you want to fall back into old patterns and habits, or do you want to create a new path and new habits? Do you want to follow your sacred path, or do you want to keep being led down a path that's not for you? Embracing your sacred divinity is honoring the divine feminine and masculine that resides within you. Every person shares both aspects of divinity. These are not stereotypical versions of what it means to be a male or female. The divine feminine incorporates aspects of unconditional love, compassion, and gentleness, but these are also qualities of the divine masculine. Having expanded our intelligence and consciousness, human beings are no longer critical survivalists. We have evolved and adapted as a collective group. With growing intelligence and awareness, human beings, regardless of gender, can achieve these divine qualities. And so this is balancing, this is the need to balance those aspects within yourselves. It says, currently, distortion of the divine feminine and masculine has occurred within you. You may be feeling highly analytical or overly emotional. Now is the time to address this issue as you are weighed down with imbalanced energies. You may feel emotionally disconnected from either the masculine or feminine side. Right now, you're being asked to honor the sacred divinity that exists within you. Expressing the divine traits of creativity, expression, gentleness, confidence, and strength is what is required now. Feel the beauty and love that is uniquely you and honor it. Give yourself a special gift to remind you of this inner journey and how much you care about your divine self and well-being. Yeah, this is interesting. So this is really honoring yourself, right? Honoring yourself and doing the healing work, continuing the healing work that needs to be done, or distracting it with these addictive shadow behaviors, right? It's bringing that into the light and bringing yourselves back into alignment. Yeah. And just, which I feel as though because of this distortion that's occurring right now between your masculine and your feminine energies, is causing you to revert back to some of these shadow behaviors. And so it's about learning how to balance those out once again, to sort of remove that toxicity. And then mindful wisdom, create inner harmony. Yeah, really the need to harmonize yourselves internally, right? And that will make the decisions that you have to make that much more clear to you when you are coming from that place of harmony within. Really allowing that integration of those aspects of yourself to come to the conclusion. So this is like, in the decisions that you need to make, don't operate from a place of pure logic or pure emotion. You want to be in the middle. That's why you need to balance these energies, because whatever it is, whoever's coming into your life, whatever they're stirring up for you right now, it's causing an imbalance. Like maybe you were feeling really balanced, and one of the reasons that this person or situation may be coming up is to trigger you and to challenge you and to see how balanced you can really remain when you're confronted with a situation that throws you off kilter a little bit. And in order to navigate this, you're going to have to, it's throwing you back into that shadowy energy of acting from a place of complete emotion or complete logic. And it's a reminder of how to come back into that balance, to come back into that harmony where you're able to utilize both aspects of yourself instead of shutting one down and functioning completely from the other, which is really interesting energy. Yeah. All right. Let's get one more card for you. We're going to get a card from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck to close out for Cancer. Let's see what these cards have to say for you, my darlings. One card for Cancer. One card for Cancer, September 2020. Guidance for Cancer. These cards are amazing. I just got them. I absolutely love them. They're brand new, so we're still breaking them in. One card for Cancer. Nope, that's too many cards. One card. Okay. Healing. Okay, there's another card under there too, but we're going with, this is what popped out. And on the bottom of the deck there, Journey to Wholeness, which is perfect, right? But we had Healing that popped out. And so this says, energy rebalance, energetic awareness, healing yourself and others, and then exploring different energetic healing modalities is also highlighted here, which I do offer, by the way, as one of my services. I am doing a sliding scale special right now for my Belvaspata healings to celebrate my Belvaspata Grandmaster initiation. I allowing and being open to sliding scale donations. So anywhere between my typical $99.99 and $55.55, whatever in that range. I don't know why I said allowing. That was a weird word, but you guys know what I mean. That's what I'm offering right now for a special. So reach out to me if you are interested in that. It's beautiful, beautiful healing modality, angelic healing of the heart. It really helps just to open up and soothe those heart energies. And it's just, I'm not feeling drawn to talk a whole lot about it right now, just to throw it out there. So I talk about it all the time. Any of you guys that watch my channel, you know it's my passion. And it absolutely can help with this balancing of energies. The Lemurians were well versed in the practice of the healing arts. They were naturally intuitive and accustomed to navigating energetic-based realities. We all have natural healing abilities that are advanced when we deepen our energetic awareness. When we perceive the world beyond our more well-known senses, we start to receive information and wisdom that is different from that which stems from intellect. By tapping into life force consciousness and using this abounding energy alongside focused intention, we find that anything is possible. Yes, so this is working with energy healing. This is what this whole card is about, basically. Working with color, working with light, working with crystals, working with energy healing. So I would say receiving energy healing would be really helpful for you guys right now. If you are already trained in energy healing, then self-healing, but still seeking that out from others, because sometimes it's beautiful to do self-healings, but I feel so much benefit when I receive healing and when I allow. That's why I said the word allow, maybe, because that's what it's about, is when I allow somebody else to care for me, when I allow myself to receive that energy from another. It's really, really beautiful. And when we allow ourselves to be taken care of, to be nourished. And so really reaching out and allowing that energy in, allowing that healing energy in, asking for what it is that we need when it comes to our healing, and being receptive to that. Yeah, that's why it came out like that. And then we also, yes, we have the journey to wholeness here. And so I'm filling that one for you guys too, and I'm going to read that. So it's just that energy recalibration that you guys would benefit you right now. The journey to wholeness. This card is about loving yourself and others from a sense of wholeness, exactly as you are right now. It is only from this space that healing can take place. We may find ourselves in relationships or scenarios where we can see great potential. We may have concepts of others that are not really who they are due to subconscious projections or ideals. We could have the idea that we will feel better about ourselves when we achieve a goal or status, that success will somehow make everything better. Unfortunately, this takes us out of the present and makes our love somewhat conditional. To be a healer, transcend the perspective that the being in front of you needs to be fixed. Hold the vision that they are perfect as they are. From this place, they can heal themselves through the transformative power of acceptance. Acknowledge the full spectrum of a picture and bring any fractured parts back to the present moment. In this place, we are whole and thus have the power to step into the brightest version of ourselves. So I love this. And so it's this idea of loving from that place of being whole. And so when we are able to unify the masculine and the feminine sides of our essence, we are able to then come into wholeness. So that's really beautiful how it sort of ties that in right there. And we find the most healing. If you are making any decision on anything that's presented to you right now from a place of lack or from a place of needing or not feeling whole, then that decision is going to be you don't want to be making decisions from that place. So it's important to retreat, take that time back. Excuse me. Take that time to allow yourselves to heal and to move into your wholeness within, where you can then make those decisions from that balanced place. Yeah. And I love this when it talks about this perspective of that anybody, yourself or another person, needs to be fixed, and seeing everyone as whole and complete already. And I just really enjoy that, because that is also one of the key concepts of Belvaspata, the healing that I do, which is dispelling the illusion of disease, right? Dispelling this illusion that we are ever broken, because we are always perfect. It's all an illusion. And when we see past that illusion, we can see all of the possibility. We can see the truth, which is that we are all whole and perfect and healthy exactly as we are always. And then on the bottom of the deck, as I shuffled, surrender. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I know there's some crazy energies that you guys are trying to navigate right now, and I did my best to navigate those during the reading. If you would like a personal reading, reach out for that. Maybe we can get you some more clarity. The energy healings, like I said, I'm doing the sliding scale anywhere from 55.55 to my normal 99.99 right now. So reach out for that or anything else that I offer. All of my services as well as my email are listed in the description box below. There's also a link to donate if you feel so moved to do so. It helps to support all the free content I love making for you guys. Comment if this video resonated. Liking, sharing, subscribing, it all helps the channel so much and helps these videos get out to more people and is very much appreciated. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your month and you enjoy the beginning of your October, and I will have another reading for you out then.